Greek mythology, the Sirens were dangerous creatures who looked like beautiful women, who lured nearby sailors with their enchanting music. They were mantic creatures like the Sphinx with whom they have much in common, knowing both the past and the future. Their song took effect at midday, in a windless calm. The end of that song was death. They charmed men by their song, and, having first lulled them to sleep, and then teared them to pieces. It has been implicated that the Sirens were cannibals, as there are some descriptions stating that around them were heaps of corpses rotting away and rags of skin shriveling on their bones. Their number is variously reported as between 2 and 5. The Sirens were the companions of young Persephone, and their duty was to guard Persephone. Persephone was later abducted. Sirens sought her everywhere but could not find her, and finally prayed for wings to fly across the sea. The gods granted their prayer. Later, when they could not find Persephone, they sat on the shore and sang with voices so seductive and compelling that anyone who heard their song became absolutely mesmerized with them. So mesmerized, in fact, that they became obsessed with reaching the shore to get closer to the sound, and then the Sirens would eat them. According to legend, the Sirens were fated to die if a mortal ever resisted their song. There are stories of 2 famous stories in which people could resist their call. In one story, Sirens tried to capture Jason and his Argonauts, who were on their way to find the Golden Fleece. Jason, confident in the musical abilities of his talented crew member Orpheus, drowned out the Sirens' call with Orpheus' superlative lyre playing. One of their most famous stories is the Sirens' attempt to lure Odysseus and his crew as they passed on their home voyage to Ithaca following the Trojan War. The great Greek hero was already renowned for his quick wits and planning, and he proved to be a much more difficult catch than the Sirens' usual victims. Advised by Circe, the hero had himself tied to his ship's mast so that he could hear the Sirens' beautiful song and not be tempted to land, while the rest of his crew were made immune by blocking their ears with wax, and so they all safely sailed on out of harm's way. Thus, when Odysseus was able to pass the Sirens jumped into sea and vanished forever in Greek